DMs, Villa fans, you don't want people sliding into them. You want to see a new DM arrive. The DM position at the Villa has been rumbling on now since the summer. It was something that Dean Smith needed. It's something that Steven Gerrard needs. And that really was only highlighted by the displays of marvellous Nakamba, which, no pun intended, were marvellous. For a week now, if not longer, Rodrigo Bentancur has been linked with Aston Villa. And the rumour has always seemed a bit off. Really because Villa like to keep their transfer business quiet. Callum Chambers, Danny Ings are great examples of that. Yes, we knew about Olsen, Dean and also Coutinho for a few days before, but never as long as we knew about the Bentancur. If you believe Phil McNulty at the BBC, he says, we inquired 2 weeks ago and haven't been back with a bid. Everything else seems to suggest that Juventus want around €30 million because of a 30% sale clause for Boca Juniors. Now, I personally feel whilst Bentancur would be an elite level signing, 3 Scudettos, 3 Italian Cups, 40 plus caps for Uruguay, that really he's probably holding out for a different club, a club who are regularly in Europe. Lyon been credited with a link to him, as have Tottenham. Tottenham we laugh at the moment because of their transfer business, but they've been in Europe for a couple of seasons now, so that's not to be scoffed at. Speaking of which, Spurs are allegedly after Douglas Luiz. Do we think Douglas Luiz goes? No, not at the moment unless a silly bid comes in. I would have thought circa 40 million plus. Would he fit into the Tottenham team? Would he excel there? Or would he become another Giovanni Lo Celso and then Ndombele, a central midfielder who goes there and just really doesn't cut it for them, or has a good few weeks, good few games, good few months, good season, and then the Spurs fans turn on him? It's definitely the danger with Dougie, dependent on where they wanted to play him. It's a 5-3-2 for Conte, so you'd imagine he'd be a central midfielder, an 8, which is his best position. His best position for us, because when he plays in that more of a defensive midfield role, he's more of a deep line playmaker, a quarterback, not someone who's going to put in those crunching tackles and win the ball back for you, which is what Mings and Conte both need to take the pressure off them. Now, moving on from there, another name that has been linked with Aston Villa again is Yves Bissouma. Yves Bissouma, you'd be looking at about 50 million for him. Douglas Luiz being sold for 40 million would definitely help towards that, but there's money left over from the summer. Would Villa be brave enough to make a deadline day move for Bissouma and hope to push the deal through, get him in and tell him that he was the final piece of the jigsaw to really spearhead that charge towards Europe? I'd certainly hope so. I think Steven Gerrard would have the balls to do so. And if he did come in, he's a top quality midfielder who will become elite. He's not yet. He is one of the better Premier League midfielders, one of the most highly rated, but he's not quite there yet in terms of elite stature. Though, further rumours tonight are that Villa may wait till the summer to do their business. Chambers was meant to be a summer buy. With Cash, Kessler, unless he goes back out on loan, at right back, then Chambers could slot in at defensive midfield until Nakamba's back, if Douglas Luiz is wanted to play further forward by Steven Gerrard. I suppose we'll have to wait and see. Let us know what you think, guys. Cheers, Tar. Thank you very much, and up the Villa.